How women greet a man they secretly like, psychology tricks. Understanding the subtle cues that signal attraction can be a real game changer, especially when it feels like someone is being kind, but you're not sure if there's something more behind their actions. We've all been there, listening to the usual advice. She plays with her hair, she's into you, or if she laughs at your jokes, she's definitely interested. But the truth is, attraction is far more complex than that. Body language often reveals far more than words could ever express, and understanding it can open up a whole new world of insight. One of the most telling yet often overlooked signals comes in how women greet men they're interested in. The way a woman says hello or even the brief hug or handshake can tell you more about her feelings in that moment than hours of conversation. What's fascinating is that these gestures often aren't the obvious ones people typically look for. In fact, behavioral psychology research shows that women tend to reveal their attraction in the most subtle and unconscious ways, which most men miss entirely. If you can learn to spot these hidden signals, you'll never have to wonder again whether she's just being polite or if there's something more. Stick around, and by the end of this article, you'll be equipped to recognize when a greeting is more than just friendly. If you're enjoying these insights into the psychology of attraction, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. I'm always excited to share more with you. Attraction isn't about what we say, it's about how we make each other feel. 1. Why greetings matter so much. Why do greetings matter so much? Because they set the stage for everything that follows. In the blink of an eye, the way someone greets you can speak volumes, sending out subtle signals about attraction, interest, and emotional chemistry. These moments, whether it's a smile, a quick wave, or a friendly hug, are charged with an energy that hits your subconscious long before your conscious mind catches up. You don't have to wait for a lengthy conversation to get a sense of how someone feels. Within the first 3 seconds of meeting, our brains are already hard at work, assessing the situation and communicating through body language. This process is automatic, often happening before we even realize it. For a high-value man who is looking to attract women, recognizing the power of these early moments is essential. It's a clear indicator of the unspoken dynamics in play. When a woman greets you, her actions are filled with microsignals, many of which she may not even be aware of. These signals, often overlooked, are more revealing than you think. They're part of an unspoken language of human connection, speaking volumes about how she feels about you. If a woman isn't interested, her greeting will usually be brief, polite, and neutral. A simple nod or an indifferent hello, that's it. But if she's attracted to you, that's when things start to change. You'll notice the subtle shift. There's warmth in her voice, a brief hesitation, maybe even a longer gaze or a soft smile. Her body language will tell the story, revealing what words might fail to express. If you're tuned into your own masculine energy, you'll pick up on these signals without missing a beat. The high-value man understands the importance of these moments, recognizing them as opportunities to gauge a woman's level of interest. These aren't just random gestures or coincidences. They're part of the deep-rooted psychology of attraction. Women, whether consciously or not, will often display signs of their feelings through these small actions. And the beauty of it all? You don't have to work hard to spot them. In fact, you must pay attention, for these subtle cues can be the key to understanding what's truly going on beneath the surface. Think of it this way. When she's genuinely attracted to you, there's a spark, a connection that can't be hidden. Her body language may even go beyond what she says, drawing you in with a confidence you can't ignore. It's not about searching for the perfect greeting or trying to decode every movement she makes. It's about feeling the energy, the chemistry, and letting your masculine energy guide you through these moments of subtle but profound communication. The truth is, the way a woman greets you can tell you everything you need to know about her interest level. If she lingers a little longer than expected, or if there's a playful tone in her voice, that's not by accident. That's attraction. That's desire. If you're a high-value man who knows his worth, you'll recognize these small but significant gestures for what they are, signs of interest, signals that she's intrigued. And what does this mean for you? It means the ball is in your court. You must be aware of these signals and use them to your advantage. Don't second-guess yourself. Don't ignore these small but mighty indicators. Instead, embrace them as part of the dance of attraction. Be confident in your approach. Women will often mirror your energy, so if you approach her with calm confidence and clarity, you'll find that she will reflect that back to you. If she feels comfortable and attracted to your masculine energy, your greeting will be met with a response that carries its own weight. That is the power of the unspoken connection. So, what should you take away from all this? Pay attention. Recognize the power of the first impression, the initial greeting. Don't dismiss it as just a formality. A woman's greeting is far more than a simple hello. It's an opportunity for you to gauge her attraction and interest in you. If you want to attract women, understand that these moments are often the first step in building that connection. Stay aware, stay confident, and let your masculine energy lead the way. Every greeting matters because it sets the tone for everything that follows. 2. The 3 greeting behaviors. Let's talk about the subtle, almost secret ways women greet a man they secretly like. Trust me, these are the moments that, if you're paying attention, will reveal more than words ever could. Women, especially when they feel an attraction toward you, send out powerful signals through their greetings. And while these signs might seem innocent at first, they are filled with psychological depth. It's like a secret code, a whisper from female psychology that you're only meant to hear if you're sharp enough to catch it. The truth? These signals aren't just random. They're psychological tricks at play, and you, my friend, need to recognize them if you want to know how to fall in love, or at least how to get her to fall in love with you. So let's break it down, because once you understand these, your ability to attract women will hit a whole new level. The first greeting behavior to watch for is the delayed smile. You might think a smile is just a smile, right? But when it comes to attraction, things are never that simple. Most people, when they see someone, smile almost immediately. It's automatic, like a reflex or a basic social gesture. But when a woman is into you, her smile doesn't come so quickly. She holds back for a moment, just half a second, really. It's like her brain is processing something emotional before her body catches up. She might look at you, pause, and then allow that smile to slowly spread across her face. It's almost like her subconscious is saying, "Wow, I like what I see," before her outward expression follows suit. The psychology tricks here are real. Her delayed smile is a clue that her feelings are more than just surface level politeness. It's genuine attraction. And if you're the high value man you should be, you'll notice the difference between a random smile and one that's laced with a bit of desire. Now, let's talk about the lean and hug. Oh, this one's a big deal. Regular hugs are quick, polite, and often feel like a social obligation. Side to side, a quick tap on the back, and that's it. But when a woman likes you, it's a different story. The hug becomes an experience, not just a formality. She'll lean in closer, allowing her body to press gently against yours a little longer than usual. You might feel her hands linger in a way that feels more intimate than just a casual embrace. And if she pulls away last, that's no accident either. It's a silent communication from her body. She's telling you, "I feel safe here. I feel comfortable in your space." This is female psychology at its most subtle. It's not just about physical touch, it's about how her body is subconsciously communicating her comfort and attraction. If you're a high value man, confident in your masculine energy, you'll sense this closeness, and you must learn to lean into it, not in a literal sense, but in the way you respond to it. She's testing the waters, and your response will tell her everything she needs to know about your comfort with the energy between you two. Then, there's the eye lip eye glance. This one happens so fast, you might miss it if you're not paying close attention. It's lightning quick, but it's one of the most telling signs of attraction. Here's how it works. If you catch her eyes flicking from your eyes down to your lips, and then back up to your eyes again, then you've just witnessed one of the strongest indicators of romantic interest. Studies on nonverbal communication have shown that when someone looks at your lips, it's a primal, instinctive sign that they're imagining what it would be like to kiss you. Think about it. This isn't something she's doing consciously. It's like her body is revealing her thoughts before she even has a chance to catch herself. This glance is female psychology at its rawest form. If you're tuned in, you'll see it happen. And when it does, Don't just brush it off. That's her body signaling you. That is attraction in its purest form. She's not only interested, she's imagining something deeper. If you're wondering how to attract women, this is your clue. These three greeting behaviors, delayed smile, lean and hug, and eye glance, are incredibly subtle. But once you recognize them, you'll see the difference instantly. You'll stop wondering whether she's into you and start understanding exactly how she feels. Now, don't make the mistake of overthinking or ignoring these cues. The truth is, when a woman likes you, her subconscious will send out these signals naturally. You, however, must be sharp enough to pick them up. You must trust your instincts and, more importantly, trust the psychology tricks that women use to communicate their feelings. Here's the bottom line. If you want to attract women and truly understand what's going on beneath the surface, you have to start paying attention. Don't just focus on what they say. Pay close attention to how they greet you. A delayed smile isn't just a smile. A lean and hug isn't just a hug. A flicker of eyes down to lips isn't just a glance. These are subtle clues into how she feels about you, how she's responding to your masculine energy. If you're a high-value man, you'll notice these signals and you'll be able to respond in kind, creating a dynamic that is powerful, magnetic, and unmistakably attractive. So, don't let these moments pass you by. You must learn to spot them. Be aware of what's happening and use your awareness to guide the energy between you two. 3. The role of subtle touches. When a woman secretly likes a man, her greeting will be anything but ordinary. You need to understand that women are masters of subtlety. They don't come straight out and declare their interest. Instead, they communicate it through small, almost imperceptible gestures. It's important to recognize these signs for what they truly are: an invitation to connect, a signal of interest that goes beyond mere politeness. One of the most powerful tools a woman uses to express attraction is subtle touch. It may seem trivial at first, but these small gestures are far from insignificant. A brief touch on your arm, a gentle tap on your shoulder, or even a fleeting brush of the hand all speak volumes. These touches are not accidents, they're deliberate. They create an invisible connection between the two of you, signaling warmth, comfort, and closeness. It's a way of saying, I'm drawn to you, and I want you to feel that without me saying a word. Subtle touches like these convey more than a polite greeting. They show that she's interested, that she wants to get closer. So, don't overlook these moments. Be aware of the small gestures that go beyond the surface. In today's fast-paced world, many miss these signs because they're too focused on the obvious. But the truth is, in matters of attraction, the details matter most. As the famous quote goes, it's not the big things, it's the small things that make the difference. These tiny touches, these brief moments of connection, speak to the power of attraction and intimacy that can be formed without a single word spoken. You need to understand that this is not just about reading body language, it's about tapping into the deeper psychology of human interaction. Women, particularly those who are drawn to you, rely on these subtle touches to gauge your response. How you react will reveal whether you're aware of what's happening. If you recoil or act aloof, you've missed the opportunity. But if you stay calm, return the gesture with confidence, and create a space for further connection, you've just mastered a key element of social interaction. Women are testing, but they're also opening doors to something deeper, something more meaningful. You must be perceptive, attentive to the signals around you, and not afraid to reciprocate. After all, Stoicism teaches us to remain unshaken by external forces, to maintain control over our emotions and actions. The Old Stoic wisdom teaches us that life is not about waiting for things to happen, but about making them happen through awareness and action. A man with an iron mind will recognize these cues, trust his instincts, and move forward with confidence. This doesn't mean you should leap at every touch or assume that every friendly gesture is a sign of romantic interest. No, the key is discernment. A touch on the arm doesn't automatically mean a woman is in love with you. It's a sign, nothing more, nothing less. The true test is in the bigger picture and how these touches fit into the overall dynamic between you two. But when you do notice them, you must act. Be assertive without being aggressive. Don't hesitate or second-guess yourself. Recognize that life is full of opportunities, and you must be ready to seize them. When a woman makes that first move, even if it's just a subtle touch, she's signaling that she's interested in knowing you more. This is your cue to rise to the occasion, to be the man who meets her with confidence and certainty. The lesson here is clear. Every interaction is an opportunity to create a connection. The old Stoic wisdom reminds us that life is full of distractions and noise, but the true master focuses on the essentials. A touch on the arm is essential. It's not a random occurrence. It's a moment for you to demonstrate your strength, your self-awareness, and your ability to read the signs. You can't afford to miss these moments. As the great Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The real strength lies in recognizing the subtle signs and acting with decisiveness. You must not let hesitation cloud your judgment. Acknowledge the gesture, understand its meaning, and respond with strength and purpose. Now, let's talk about the psychology behind these subtle touches. In the world of human connection, touch is one of the most powerful tools. It transcends words. A woman may feel nervous or unsure, but a light touch on your arm can communicate what words cannot. It's her way of testing the waters, checking if you're receptive to her presence. The more comfortable you make her feel with your presence, the more these small touches will occur. But remember, it's not just about responding to the touches, it's about embodying confidence and control. When you maintain your composure and respond in a way that acknowledges her feelings, you build a stronger foundation for future interaction. In modern life, where we are constantly bombarded with distractions, it's easy to overlook the subtle signs of attraction. But this is where the Stoic man excels. By cultivating an iron mind, he remains focused and aware, ready to seize the opportunity when it presents itself. His ability to notice, interpret, and respond to these subtle cues is a sign of his mastery over his emotions and actions. This is not a skill that comes naturally to everyone. It's something you must actively develop. Practice recognizing the smallest signs of attraction, from the briefest touch to the way she positions herself around you. These are the moments that define the trajectory of your interactions. If you want to succeed in your relationships, you must start paying attention to the small things. Cultivate awareness. When you do, you'll find that life, relationships, and attraction become more manageable and within your control. The truth is, subtle touches are just one piece of the puzzle. They are part of the greater dance of human interaction. They are a test of your ability to remain present, to recognize the signals that others send, and to respond in a way that builds deeper connections. To master this, you need to develop an iron mind. The Stoic mindset is key. Stay composed, be aware, and take action when the time is right. Women will communicate their interest in many ways, through words, actions, and touches. You must learn to recognize these signs, understand their meaning, and respond with certainty and confidence. That's how you will master the art of attraction and create meaningful connections with the women around you. Now, go out and embrace the power of awareness. Recognize the subtle touches, feel the warmth of connection, and rise to the occasion. Victory is in your hands. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with someone who could benefit. Make sure to subscribe for more insightful tips on understanding attraction and connection. To interact with the channel and affirm your awareness of these powerful signals, comment below with this statement: I am aware of the subtle signals and confident in my ability to connect. 4. The duration of the gaze. When it comes to understanding the subtle ways women express interest, eye contact is one of the most powerful indicators. As a high-value man, you must pay attention to how long a woman holds her gaze when she greets you. Don't dismiss the impact of eye contact. It's not just about a fleeting glance. If a woman's eyes linger a bit longer than usual, or if they soften with warmth and affection, this is a sign that you are not just another face in the crowd. A quick, fleeting look is normal in casual settings, but a prolonged gaze speaks volumes. When she holds your gaze, it's a clear signal that she's drawn to you, that her mind is fixated on you. You should recognize this as an opportunity. Women don't give their attention to just anyone. If she's looking at you with that kind of intensity, there's a deeper level of interest. This attraction isn't just physical, it's psychological. It's rooted in her subconscious recognition of your masculinity, your presence, and your high value energy. Think about this. When she gazes at you for longer than what's socially typical, it's often paired with other subtle signs of attraction, like a smile or even a more intimate touch. These are not random gestures, they are deliberate and meaningful. She's showing you that she's open, that she wants you to know she's interested, and that you've caught her attention in a way that others haven't. As a man with high value, you must be able to interpret these signs with confidence. You cannot afford to overlook them. If you want to attract women, you must be tuned into these subtle cues and be able to handle them with grace and assurance. When a woman looks at you longer than expected, especially with a soft smile or a warm gaze, she is sending an invitation to explore a deeper connection. This is not about her being shy or unsure. No, this is her allowing her attraction to shine through. She is sending you the unspoken message that she sees you as someone worth her time. You might think it's just eye contact, but it's more than that. It's her way of testing the waters, showing that she's open to something more. You must recognize this as a powerful moment, and instead of shying away, step into it. You have to embrace the power of your masculine energy and meet her gaze confidently. Remember, eye contact in these situations isn't just about looking at her, it's about what you're projecting back. Your ability to stand tall, to be present, and to exude confidence and control is what will ultimately make you irresistible. She's testing you, not in a manipulative way, but in a way that allows her to feel safe and intrigued. Women want to know if you have the strength to hold her attention and the emotional intelligence to engage her beyond the surface. That's why eye contact is so telling. A lingering gaze from her is an opportunity for you to show your worth. Don't fumble with your words or look away too soon. Hold her gaze, show your masculine energy, and let her know that you are comfortable in your skin. The more you show your high value man qualities through confident body language and engaging conversation, the more you will naturally draw her in. So, next time a woman greets you with a longer than usual stare, don't brush it off. Take it seriously. You must understand that it's not just a casual look, it's a sign that she's drawn to you, and she's giving you the chance to show her that you can meet her attraction with your own strength. You have to be aware of these subtle signs because the woman who shows this level of interest won't always make her feelings obvious. Instead, she'll test your ability to notice, to appreciate, and to rise to the occasion. If you're truly a high value man, you'll recognize that this moment is a gift, a chance to step up, embrace your masculine energy, and show her the depth of your presence. It's not just about what she sees in you physically, it's about what she feels when she looks into your eyes. And if you want to attract women, you need to understand how to harness the power of that gaze and respond to it with certainty, charm, and confidence. 5. The tilted head. When a woman greets a man she secretly likes, pay attention to the little things, things that are subtle yet incredibly powerful. One such sign is when she tilts her head. It might seem like a small gesture, but don't underestimate it. This is a crucial psychology trick that reveals more than just a polite response. Women often unconsciously tilt their heads when they're genuinely interested in someone, especially if there's an attraction. This is female psychology in action, her body language speaking volumes before she even says a word. Don't mistake this for an accidental movement. The tilt of her head is a deliberate, albeit subconscious, act of curiosity and engagement. It's her way of signaling interest, but also her way of softening the interaction, making herself seem more approachable and inviting. You see, when a woman tilts her head, she's not just playing nice. No, she's signaling to you that she's present in the moment, that she's intrigued, and that she's open to something more. You must realize that this gesture is more than a mere physical inclination. It's a psychological cue that she's emotionally attuned to you and your presence. If you're wondering whether you're imagining things, I assure you you're not. The tilted head is deeply tied to psychology tricks used by women when they are interested in a man. It's a nonverbal way of expressing attentiveness and curiosity, an invitation to connect on a deeper level. It says, I'm listening, I'm invested, and I want to know more about you. And that's something any high-value man should recognize immediately. Women don't tilt their heads at just anyone. It's a sign of selective engagement. If she's doing it around you, it means she's actively interested in what you have to say and who you are. You should take this as a compliment, but more importantly, an opportunity to respond with confidence. The tilt of the head also reveals something else: the desire to make the interaction feel more intimate. You see, women, particularly those who are attracted to you, are trying to create a space where connection is possible. They want to seem open and approachable because they're subconsciously inviting you to engage. If a woman tilts her head, especially when paired with other signs of attraction like a warm smile or soft eye contact, you should know she's not just being polite. She's signaling that she wants more. She's giving you the green light to lean in, engage further, and potentially make a deeper connection. As a high value man, it's up to you to recognize these cues and use them to your advantage. This is where understanding female psychology truly becomes powerful. The tilt of the head is more than just a cute or flirtatious gesture. It's a sign of emotional availability. Women don't just give this level of attention and openness to anyone. They reserve it for men they are genuinely interested in. You must be able to see this as an invitation to connect on a deeper level. If you're ready to attract women and learn how to fall in love with someone who's equally invested, then you need to recognize that the body language women use speaks louder than words. You must understand that women are not always going to say, "I like you" outright. Instead, they'll show you in these subtle yet powerful ways. The tilt of the head is just one of many psychology tricks they use to show they're not just being polite, but that they're genuinely intrigued by you. It's a nonverbal signal that's hard to fake. And that's why it's so important for you to pick up on it. It's not a random gesture, it's a direct reflection of her attraction and curiosity. And if you're the kind of man who exudes masculinity and confidence, you'll recognize that this tilt is an opportunity to step forward, show your high value qualities, and deepen the connection. So, what do you do when you notice her tilting her head? First, don't shy away or act uncertain. This is your moment to embrace her interest. Respond with poise, confidence, and genuine engagement. The more you show that you are comfortable with yourself and your masculinity, the more you will attract women like her. Your response to her subtle cues, like the head tilt, will determine whether or not you create that deeper, more meaningful connection. If you're unsure or hesitant, it may close the door. But if you step into it with strength, you're likely to find that she'll be even more drawn to you. In the world of attraction, it's not always about grand gestures or over-the-top displays of affection. Often, the most powerful signals come in the form of subtle body language. A woman tilting her head when greeting you is one of those moments. It's a quiet yet profound sign of interest, signaling that she's open to something more than just surface-level pleasantries. This is where you can truly tap into the power of female psychology and turn a simple greeting into the beginning of something more meaningful. Remember, when a woman tilts her head, it's not just about the physical gesture, it's a window into her emotional world. She's showing that she's engaged, curious, and willing to open herself up to you. As a high-value man, you must respond with awareness and confidence. Recognize this sign for what it truly is, an invitation. This is your chance to lean in, embrace your masculine energy, and engage her on a level that goes beyond just casual small talk. Use this knowledge, and you'll not only attract women, but also build the kind of connections that are grounded in mutual respect, trust, and genuine attraction. If you found this insight valuable, don't forget to like, comment below, and share it with someone who could benefit from this wisdom. Be sure to subscribe for more powerful tips on understanding attraction and building deeper connections. Comment to remember, I recognize the power of subtle attraction. Let us know your thoughts in the comments and join the conversation. 6. The flushed cheeks or increased warmth. If you've ever found yourself wondering whether a woman secretly likes you, there's a psychology behind her gestures that can speak volumes. Her physical reactions, such as flushed cheeks or an increase in body warmth, can reveal more than words ever could. This is not merely a fleeting, coincidental occurrence. It's a powerful, physiological response rooted in human nature. When a woman feels attracted to a man, her body reacts in subtle but unmistakable ways. A flushed face, warm skin, or a nervous energy coursing through her body, these are not just random signs. They are signals that her emotions are triggered by a deeper, more intimate feeling. You need to understand this. It's all connected to the psychology of attraction, and by recognizing these cues, you can gain valuable insights into her true feelings. In those moments when you notice her cheeks turning slightly pink or her skin warming up as she interacts with you, it's important to understand this is a physiological reaction, not something she can easily hide. The old Stoic wisdom tells us that we must never be ruled by our emotions. But let's be clear, in this case, her emotions are at the surface for a reason. Her body is revealing what her words may not. This is the magic of human psychology. It's a win, a clear sign that the stoicism of a cool exterior can't keep her true feelings locked away for long. She's trying to maintain control, but her body betrays her. That warmth? It's a signal of something powerful, something undeniable. You must realize that when her body reacts this way, she's experiencing a flood of emotions. There is excitement, there is nervousness, and there is attraction. She may try to play it cool, but the flush on her cheeks or the warmth radiating from her skin tells a story far deeper than any casual greeting. This is not just a passing reaction, it's the body's natural response to someone who sparks something deep within. The truth is, the human body is incapable of lying in this way. It gives away the game, revealing her heart's true intentions. So, when you see this happen, don't ignore it. Don't brush it off as coincidence. Instead, take note. It's the universe's way of sending you a signal. It's a win, confirming that she's feeling the connection you may have suspected all along. Now, let's talk about what you can do with this knowledge. Don't just let these signals pass by without taking decisive action. You must approach this moment with confidence and strength. The old Stoic wisdom teaches us to remain calm, cool, and collected. However, there's a fine line between remaining stoic and being unaware. You cannot afford to be unaware when the signs are so clear. When you notice these signals, it's your opportunity to seize the moment. Acknowledge the energy she's sending your way and use it to deepen the connection. The key is not to react impulsively, but to maintain control while also acknowledging the attraction that's clearly present. Remember, it's a stoicism win when you can recognize her signals without being overly eager or desperate. In modern life, we are often distracted by the noise around us. We live in a world where our attention is fragmented and our instincts are dulled by constant stimulation. But this is where you have the advantage. By sharpening your awareness of these subtle signs, you can stand out from the crowd. Pay attention to the details. Notice the way she behaves, the way she reacts when you're near. The increase in her warmth and the flush in her cheeks are part of the unspoken communication that takes place between two people. You must be the one who recognizes this and understands its significance. The stoicism of a clear mind will lead you to make the right move when the moment is right. Never underestimate the power of the unspoken. Her body is telling you everything you need to know. Her cheeks flush, her skin warms. She's not hiding her feelings. It's a signal of attraction, an indication that she's emotionally invested in the moment. The Stoic man understands that emotions are fleeting, but also that they must be observed and understood. With iron mind strength, you must learn to control your own emotions, but also embrace the power of recognition when others are feeling something intense. Her warmth is a momentary reaction to a deeper connection, and when you recognize it, you are already ahead of the game. The psychological truth here is that her body is telling you everything. Don't ignore these signals. The flush in her cheeks, the warmth of her skin, these are undeniable signs that she's emotionally drawn to you. Recognizing this isn't just about understanding her attraction, it's about mastering your own response to it. This is where you tap into the old Stoic wisdom, control your impulses, but never be blind to the world around you. By recognizing the signs and acting decisively, you put yourself in a position of power. You are the master of your own emotions and the observer of hers. That's a stoicism win in action. It's about recognizing the signals, interpreting them wisely, and then acting with confidence and strength. In the end, the key to mastering this interaction is to remain vigilant. Watch for the signs, the warmth, the flush, the body's undeniable reaction to your presence. And then use that knowledge to create the next step in your journey, whether it's forging a deeper connection or maintaining the confidence to keep moving forward. The Stoic man's iron mind sees these signs and takes them in stride. Recognize them, understand them, and make your next move with power. You're in control, and that control will lead to your victory. If you found this video valuable, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with someone who could benefit. And remember to subscribe for more insights on human psychology and attraction. Comment to remember, I recognize the power of attraction in every interaction. This statement aligns with the power of noticing subtle cues like flushed cheeks and warmth, powerful signs that speak volumes in human connection. Drop this in the comments below to interact with the channel and affirm your awareness of these key psychological signals. 7. The level of energy in her greeting. When it comes to understanding how women greet men they secretly like, paying attention to the energy they bring to the moment can reveal a lot about their feelings. It's simple. Women tend to communicate their attraction in subtle, but powerful ways. And one of the clearest signs is the level of energy she brings to her greeting. You must be sharp enough to notice the difference between a casual hello and one that is packed with enthusiasm. When she greets you with a lively, upbeat tone, there's a strong chance that she's not just being polite, she's signaling something deeper. Her voice will have a certain warmth, a kind of excitement, almost as if she's genuinely thrilled to see you. This is no ordinary greeting. It's a sign that you're a high-value man in her eyes. It's not just her words, either. Notice her body language, it speaks volumes. If she stands a little taller, leans in a bit, or gestures with her hands as she talks, it's all telling you one thing: she's drawn to you. Women who are genuinely interested put in that extra effort to show you that you matter. They want to make you feel important, special, seen. This level of attention is directly tied to her attraction toward you, and it's impossible to miss if you're paying close enough attention to her masculine energy in the moment. Don't mistake a low energy or hurried greeting for anything other than what it is: a lack of interest. If she barely looks at you, or if her greeting is short and devoid of warmth, then it's clear that she doesn't feel that spark. A hurried or distracted greeting is a surefire sign that she doesn't see you as someone who deserves her full attention. However, when her energy is high and she's genuinely engaged with you, it's more than just a greeting. It's a subtle but undeniable declaration of attraction. Women know how to make the most of their body language and tone of voice when they're around a man they secretly like. They use these signals to convey their interest without having to spell it out directly. As a high-value man, it's your job to notice these things. Be aware of the way she positions herself, the way her voice changes when she speaks to you. That is the moment when you can see, without a doubt, that your masculine energy is working. You've become the center of her attention, and she's not afraid to show it. So next time a woman greets you, don't just hear her words, feel the energy behind them. Be the man who knows how to read the subtle signs that reveal her true feelings. Women, especially those secretly attracted to you, speak through their energy. And a high-value man like you should always be tuned in to what they're saying. Hey, thanks so much for watching. I hope this helped you get a better understanding of how women greet a man they secretly like. Now, here's the part most people get wrong. How should you respond when you pick up on these attraction signals? The key is not to overreact or make it obvious that you've spotted them. If she gives you that delayed smile, meet her energy with a warm smile of your own. If she leans in during a hug, hold it just a second longer to match her closeness without forcing it. And if you catch her glancing at your lips, slow down your words, hold her gaze, and let that natural tension build. That is where real chemistry comes alive. What you don't want to do is jump into fast or call it out, because attraction thrives on subtlety and mutual recognition, not pressure. If you notice 2 or more of these signals in one greeting, chances are she is not just being polite. She's waiting for you to take the next step. So, my advice to you is simple. Don't rush, don't overthink it, just be aware and let things unfold naturally. Attraction is all about timing, and when you match her energy in these subtle ways, you're already ahead of the game. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share your own experiences in the comments. Have you ever noticed someone greet you differently when they liked you? Let's talk about it below. And if there's a specific attraction or dating psychology topic you want me to cover next, let me know. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.